These bank robberies shook the world. They were meticulously planned, brilliantly executed, and most importantly, they were able to steal an amount of money that was seldom heard of. Today on Plug-in, we will look at the top 5 biggest robberies from around the world. 1. Central Bank of Iraq, Baghdad, Iraq, 2003. In 2003, the Central Bank of Iraq was robbed of approximately $1 billion in cash. The robbers, believed to be members of the Saddam Hussein regime, managed to break into the bank vault and take large amounts of cash. The Saddam Hussein regime was known for its corrupt practices, and it is believed that the money taken in this heist was used to finance his regime. Even though some of the money was recovered by coalition forces following the U.S. invasion of Iraq, most of it was never recovered. 2. Banco Central Burglary, Fortaleza, Brazil, 2005. The Banco Central Burglary at Fortaleza was a major heist that occurred in Brazil in 2005, when a gang of burglars managed to tunnel into the bank and abscond with 5 containers of currency, amounting to around $70 million at 2005. The criminals had rented a commercial property in the center of the city and dug a 78-meter tunnel beneath 2 city blocks to reach the bank. After breaking through 1.1 meters of steel-reinforced concrete, they spent considerable time removing and transporting the money. The police were able to locate a pickup truck at the rented property and discovered bolt cutters, a blowtorch, and other tools used to penetrate the concrete barrier. The criminals managed to get away with the money before the police were able to respond. Again, even though some of the money was recovered, the majority of it was never found. 3. Knightsbridge Security Deposit Robbery, London, England, 1987. The Knightsbridge Security Deposit Robbery occurred 1987 in Knightsbridge, England. It was one of the largest bank robberies in history and was led by Valerio Vice, an infamous and now celebrity criminal who was known for his opulent lifestyle and straightforward robberies. Vice and 2 accomplices entered the Knightsbridge Safe Deposit Center and drew their handguns, overpowering the manager and security guards. They hung a closed sign on the door and proceeded to break into many of the safe deposit boxes, leaving with an estimated hoard worth £60 million. An hour later, when the staff changed shifts, they discovered the crime and called the police. A bloody fingerprint was traced to Vice and, after a period of surveillance, several of his crime partners were arrested. Vice fled to Latin America, but was later apprehended when he returned to England to collect his Ferrari Testarossa. Vice was eventually deported to Italy, and in 2000, while on day release from prison, he was killed in a gunfight with the police. 4. Securitas Depot Robbery, Tonbridge, England, 2006. On 2006, a gang of robbers stole over £53 million from the Securitas Depot in Tonbridge, England. The gang held up over 14 members of staff at gunpoint inside the Securitas Depot and the manager and his family at their homes. The gang then proceeded to load cash from the vault into a 7.5-ton lorry. The robbers managed to escape with the money before the police were able to respond. Even though some of the money was recovered in subsequent investigations, most of it was never found. It's still one of the largest robberies in British history that is yet to be completely solved. 5. Northern Bank Robbery, Belfast, Northern Ireland, 2004. The 2004 Northern Bank robbery was one of the largest bank heists in the world. The robbers managed to get away with approximately £26.5 million in cash, which at the time was the largest amount ever taken in a bank robbery. The Northern Bank is one of the oldest banks in Ireland, founded in 1824. The robbers, who were believed to be members of the Provisional Irish Republican Army, IRA, held the families of 2 senior Northern Bank employees hostage in their homes before the robbery. The robbers then took the employees to the bank and forced them to open the vault. The robbers managed to take £26.5 million in cash, of which £10 million had never been recovered. If you liked the video, hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Also, if you are interested in more such recommendations, then check out our previous video on the top 5 criminals who got away with their robberies.